Disband your battle stations. Set material conditions even.
These are very true pirates. Brave adventurers, swords in hand, leaping across wooden decks. True? Actually, false. Indeed, the real world of piracy is far removed from its Hollywood portrayal, presenting a stark, dangerous reality. Today's pirates challenge even formidable opponents like the U.S. Navy, leading to high-stakes confrontations on the high seas. This shift from folklore to reality begs the question, what strategies does the Navy employ to combat piracy? And who are these modern pirates? Gone are the days when piracy was a relic of the past. Today, it represents a significant and evolving threat. During the golden age of piracy in the late 17th to early 18th centuries, many turned to piracy out of desperation, spurred by political chaos and lax maritime law enforcement. These historical pirates attacked merchant ships, seizing valuables and sometimes engaging in violent conflicts. In our times, pirates have swapped their cutlasses for high-tech weaponry, including automatic guns and rocket launchers, forming organized syndicates. Their activities, particularly around the waters of Somalia, have seen a notable increase, posing a persistent challenge to global maritime security. The 1990s marked a period of significant upheaval for Somalia, as the fall of President Siad Barre plunged the nation into chaos. In the absence of a stable government, foreign fishing vessels took advantage of the unregulated waters, severely impacting local fish populations and polluting the environment. This exploitation pushed Somali fishermen towards piracy, initially as a means of defending their livelihoods and eventually as a profitable venture. By the 2000s, Somali pirates had gained international notoriety. Heavily armed and increasingly bold, they began targeting large merchant vessels, securing huge ransoms for the release of crews and cargo. This new breed of pirates, launching attacks from land-based operations and utilizing fast attack skiffs, marked a significant evolution from the piracy of old. Just a quick moment before we unveil the rest. If you're not already part of our incredible community, consider subscribing to this channel. Stay up to date and never miss out on the latest insights. And now, let's go on. A pivotal moment in the fight against this surge in piracy occurred on March 18, 2006, involving the USS Cape St. George and the USS Gonzales. Their mission in the waters off Somalia was a clear demonstration of the international commitment to combating the piracy threat. During a routine patrol, the crew identified a suspicious vessel signaling potential danger. The USS Gonzales dispatched a boarding team to investigate, quickly finding themselves under attack by pirates armed with rocket-propelled grenades. The situation intensified as the pirates fired upon the USS Cape St. George, causing minor damage but igniting a fierce response. The Navy's precise retaliation resulted in the sinking of the pirate mothership and the capture of 12 pirates, highlighting the intense confrontations that define modern piracy encounters. Another major event in the Indian Ocean occurred in April 2009, when Somali pirates hijacked the MV Maersk Alabama, which was transporting humanitarian aid to Africa and flying the U.S. flag. This hijacking marked an important spike in the piracy crisis, illustrating both the pirates' daring and the international community's stake in these waters. The USS Bainbridge, an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer, quickly arrived at the scene, underscoring the United States Navy's commitment to protecting its citizens and their interests worldwide. The situation escalated when the pirates took the ship's captain, Richard Phillips, hostage in a lifeboat, demanding a ransom. The global attention turned to this standoff, emphasizing the risks of modern piracy and the challenges of dealing with armed hostage-takers. As the tense negotiations came to a halt, with Captain Phillips's life in danger, a decisive intervention was deemed required. Under the cover of night, Navy SEAL snipers on the USS Bainbridge engaged, demonstrating incredible accuracy by eliminating 3 pirates and freeing Captain Phillips, all with no casualties to the crew. This operation, famous for its precision and rapidity, got significant recognition and brought critical attention to the ongoing menace of piracy, necessitating a renewed emphasis on maritime security measures. Faced with the threat of piracy, the U.S. Navy continues to refine its comprehensive strategy to counter the persistent threat of piracy, which jeopardizes maritime commerce and the safety of seafarers. At the heart of this approach is a commitment to non-lethal deterrence, crucial for minimizing danger during pirate confrontations. But why lean towards non-lethal options, instead of unleashing full military might? This approach has raised questions but underscores the Navy's objective: to deter piracy and violence while ensuring the open sea's safety without escalating conflict. Water cannons, a key component of this non-lethal toolkit, effectively prevent pirates from boarding, even flooding their boats to impede progress. Similarly, the enhancement of ship defenses through hardening techniques plays a vital role. Razor wire, anti-climbing barriers, and reinforced access points create formidable obstacles against unauthorized access. Citadels within ships serve as secure command centers, enabling crew to retain control and seek help in emergencies. But the innovation doesn't stop at physical barriers. The long-range acoustic devices, or LRADs, have captured the spotlight for their dual-purpose ability: deter and communicate. By unleashing beams of sound that push the limits of human endurance, LRADs stop pirates dead in their tracks, preventing harm while avoiding escalation. Yet their utility isn't just about deterrence, they're also pivotal in broadcasting clear warnings and instructions across the waves, ensuring messages are heard loud and clear, regardless of the tumultuous sea conditions. Another innovation is the anti-piracy laser device, which is a blazing beacon of protection. The device emits a brilliant, disorienting beam, providing both a visual warning and a temporary distraction to potential aggressors. Functional at night or in daytime, it provides a non-violent technique of warding off threats before they escalate. Not to be outdone, the boat trap offers a clever twist on capturing pirate vessels. It's a specialized net meant to disable pirate vessels by trapping their propellers, and that activates when pirate boats get too close. And what of the deck itself? The use of slippery foam or anti-traction material on the ship's deck creates a slick barrier, challenging pirates' footing and discouraging boarding attempts. The U.S. Navy stands at the forefront of promoting best management practices, or BMP, across the maritime industry, aiming to fortify ship defenses against the persistent threat of piracy. These BMPs serve as a cornerstone for security, suggesting methods such as sustained high-speed transit, the conduct of regular anti-piracy drills, maintaining vigilant watch, and the formulation of citadel protocols. Such practices are not mere guidelines, but vital strategies enhancing a vessel's capability to preempt and repel pirate incursions, thereby reducing the likelihood of successful attacks. Drills, in particular, are indispensable to this framework of readiness, fostering seamless communication across all levels of the ship's crew. The goal is to elevate situational awareness and achieve a cohesive defense posture against any imminent threat. This training enables crew members to adeptly manage the ship's comprehensive defense mechanisms, from deploying non-lethal deterrents to erecting physical fortifications, making strategic use of the ship's architecture. Moreover, these exercises encompass preparations for extreme scenarios, such as hostage situations, ensuring that the crew is equipped to prioritize the well-being of everyone on board while coordinating with rescue operations. Another key element in the U.S. Navy's strategy against maritime piracy is its skillful deployment of aerial surveillance tools. Utilizing helicopters and unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, the Navy broadens its surveillance reach over the vast ocean, markedly enhancing its monitoring capabilities over extensive maritime zones. These aerial units are pivotal for swiftly identifying suspicious behavior and providing real-time intelligence to naval and maritime security teams. This aerial reconnaissance is seamlessly integrated with naval operations, forming a comprehensive defense strategy. As vital components of this network, UAVs and helicopters bolster a multi-layered security approach, facilitating the quick mobilization of forces to address potential threats. This collaborative effort boosts situational awareness and the efficacy of responses. The technological prowess of these aerial observers has seen significant advancements, empowering them with sophisticated imaging and analytical tools. Modern UAVs are exceptionally proficient in surveying maritime traffic, spotting potential piracy indicators through anomaly detection. Leveraged by advanced algorithms, they efficiently parse vast data sets, pinpointing threats with remarkable accuracy and enabling proactive measures based on solid intelligence. The effectiveness of aerial surveillance in preventing piracy incidents has been proven in numerous operations. UAVs, for instance, have been instrumental in locating pirate ships near the Horn of Africa, allowing naval forces to respond promptly. Helicopter reconnaissance has also been crucial, directly contributing to the successful intervention in high seas hijackings and ensuring the security of commercial vessels and their crews. Central to the U.S. Navy's anti-piracy strategy is also the emphasis on sharing information collaboratively. Through partnerships with organizations like the Maritime Security Center Horn of Africa and the International Maritime Bureau's Piracy Reporting Center, the Navy taps into a wealth of shared knowledge. This collective approach not only broadens the understanding of piracy patterns, but also fosters a unified response mechanism, crucial for effectively addressing piracy threats before they escalate. Beyond merely pooling intelligence, the Navy is deeply invested in strengthening maritime defenses through capacity building in regions most affected by piracy. By implementing targeted training programs, conducting joint military drills, and allocating necessary resources, the effort goes beyond equipment transfer. It lays the groundwork for robust maritime defense systems, evidenced by the creation of dedicated anti-piracy task forces in regional navies. These initiatives have notably enhanced the operational capabilities and governance of maritime security in areas previously besieged by piracy. Equally important is the Navy's commitment to raising awareness and guaranteeing the marine community's readiness. The backbone of this instructional outreach is a combination of traditional and digital approaches, with the Navy spreading essential information via websites, publications, and new tools. These resources provide up-to-date piracy alerts and practical safety tips, encouraging mariners to be vigilant and proactive. This joint effort is significantly strengthened by the critical work of organizations such as the International Maritime Bureau, or IMB. Through rigorous surveillance and detailed documentation of piracy episodes, the IMB provides important intelligence to the maritime sector, allowing for deeper strategic responses and the improvement of security standards in areas most vulnerable to piracy. At the same time, the principles outlined in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, have been essential in unifying global efforts to combat piracy. UNCLOS provides a legal framework that supports international collaboration, allowing countries to join forces in capturing and prosecuting pirates beyond the traditional limitations of national jurisdiction. This legal foundation has enabled important victories, such as the legal actions taken against pirate factions endangering navigation routes off the Somali coast. While UNCLOS has been instrumental in fostering global collaboration against piracy, it's essential to spotlight the strategic operations of Combined Task Force 150, or CTF 150. This multinational naval task force is dedicated to enhancing security across key waterways like the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea, extending its reach across the Indian Ocean. CTF 150 tackles a range of threats from piracy to counterterrorism, aiming to safeguard maritime commerce and navigation. By disrupting illicit activities, it ensures the safety of crucial maritime corridors, demonstrating the importance of broad-based international cooperation in securing the seas against diverse threats. Despite the concerted efforts of the U.S. Navy, alongside global allies, the specter of piracy continues to loom over international waters, manifesting through occasional yet alarming confrontations. A case in point is the April 2010 encounter, when the USS Nicholas clashed with Somali pirates in the Indian Ocean. On a routine mission, the USS Nicholas detected a skiff exhibiting suspicious behavior and took decisive action, embodying the Navy's commitment to maintaining maritime security. The situation quickly intensified as the pirates, in a desperate bid to escape, fired upon the USS Nicholas. However, the crew's disciplined and precise counterattack swiftly subdued the assailants, culminating in their capture. This episode not only demonstrated the ship's superior tactical capabilities, but also the strength of coordinated anti-piracy operations. Another stark reminder of piracy's grim toll emerged in March 2010, with the hijacking of the MV Iceberg 1, a Panama-flagged ship, in the Arabian Sea. Somali pirates captured the vessel and its 24-member crew, initiating one of modern piracy's most protracted hostage crises. Over nearly 3 years, the crew, comprised of individuals from various nations, endured significant adversities until their release in December 2012. These incidents highlight the critical need for unwavering vigilance and stronger global cooperation in our continuous battle against piracy, which is constantly evolving. Modern pirates, venturing beyond traditional methods, now employ sophisticated tactics such as using motherships to extend their reach into international waters and conducting strategic cyber attacks. These actions, aimed at the critical digital infrastructure of maritime operations, signify a shift towards more technologically advanced forms of criminal behavior. The merging of advanced piracy with serious crime, mirroring terrorist tactics, has positioned pirates as a significant global threat. Armed with cutting-edge technology, they can now penetrate highly secure maritime systems to steal critical data. This shift highlights the critical role of maritime cybersecurity, demanding a comprehensive response that goes beyond conventional naval actions. A unified approach is necessary, combining enhanced physical and cyber defenses, supported by international collaboration to thwart pirate attacks effectively. As pirate tactics become more sophisticated, our defensive strategies must adapt accordingly. Embracing modern surveillance technologies, such as drones and cybersecurity measures, while also tackling the underlying causes of piracy, is essential in this complex battle. Strengthening international partnerships enhances our collective ability to protect the seas and those who voyage across them.